My project is the academic four square paper slide. My name is Jamarian Gaines. Continuity. The maintenance of continuous and self-consistent detail in the various scenes of a movie or broadcast. It was a continuity error in the announcements the other day. Brainstorm. Flow, progression, forward, continuousness, uninterruptedness. My illustration is a clock because it time is continuous. Clarify. Make a statement or situation less confused and clearly comprehensible. Mrs. O'Connor had to clarify to the students of their roles in the play of 12 Angry Men. Brainstorm. Clear, shed, elucidate, illuminate, and unravel. It's an illustration of a teacher showing students videos and they understand it. Articulate. Of a person's words having or showing the ability to speak fluently and coherently. Usually I can articulate Spanish, but lately I have been struggling. Brainstorming. Pronounce clearly, distinctly, coherently, and precision. Illustrations two people speaking Spanish. Annotate. The adding of notes to a text or diagram, giving explanation or comment. Mrs. O'Connor and Ms. Drexel allowed the students to annotate in the swallows of Cobble. Brainstorm. Highlight, gloss, notes, interpret, and mark. My illustration is a piece of paper being annotated with highlights and exclamation marks. Credible. Capable of persuading people that something will happen or be successful. Our teacher says the Wikipedia is not a credible source of information. Brainstorming. Feasible, believable, persuasive, possible, and probable. My illustration is the Wikipedia and Google. My illustration is Wikipedia and Google because Google is a credible source while Wikipedia isn't a credible source. Delineate. Describe or portray something precisely. I delineate to my cousin the video game controls. Brainstorm. Describe, represent, sketch, outline, or depict. My illustration is a person picking out a man convicted of crime. Diction. The choice and use of words and phrases in speech or writing. My teacher has a very literal sense of diction. Brainstorming. Phrase, uses, language, wording, and vocabulary. My illustration is a glossary. Evidence. The available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid. There is plenty of evidence of the prosecutor being guilty. Brainstorming. Proof, confirmation, affirmation, valid, and verification. My illustration is a magnifying glass, literally showing evidence. Illustrate. Displaying or make something clear by using examples, charts, pictures, etc. The photographs and art illustrate the meaning of the book. Brainstorm. Explain, clarify, demonstrate, emphasize, show, elucidate. My illustration is a chart of how many wins a football team have. Paraphrase. A rewarding of something written or spoken by someone else. Clay had paraphrased the work so the students can understand. Brainstorming. Rewording, remission, rewrite, gloss, and rephrasing. My illustration is basically keep calm and carry on, stay relaxed and keep going. It's basically the same thing, but with different wording. Thesis. A statement or theory that is put forward as a premise to be maintained and proved. The professor had to write a doctoral thesis. Brainstorming. Disquisition, monograph, composition, essay, and study. My illustration is a light bulb because a thesis is like an idea. Theme. The subject of a talk, a piece of writing, a person's thoughts, or an exhibiting topic. The main theme of the article is to try and establish a football team. Brainstorming. Subject, topic, argument, message, and matter. An illustration is a theme of Christmas decorations, like a theme of Christmas, because the snowman and Christmas trees. Summarize. Give a brief statement of the main points of something. The referee summarized the rules of the football game towards the players and coaches. Brainstorming. Recap, condense, synopsis, outline, abridge. My illustration is a long paper, but someone has summarized it into a shorter paper. Relevant. Closely connected or appropriate to what is being done or considered. Football and politics are sometimes relevant to one another. Brainstorm: related, connected, germane, applicable, and pertinent. Illustration: the football helmet, a football, and a goalpost because they're all relevant to one another. Verified: make sure or demonstrate that something is true, accurate, or justified. They had to verify their ages and grade year to the Kappas. Brainstorming: validate, corroborate, certify, substantiate, and endorse. My illustration: the police badge because he's verifying that he's part of police. Unanimous: of two or more people fully in agreement. It was a unanimous decision that the boy was not guilty in this trial. Brainstorming: united, agreement, undivided, accord, and harmony. I drew 6 hands to show that the vote is unanimous. Ornate: made in an intricate shape or decorated with complex patterns. The mansion was filled with all types of ornated decorations. Brainstorming: elaborate, ornamented, fancy, ostentatious, adorn. I drew a decorative ornament. Loath: feel intense dislike or disgust for. A decent amount of people says they loathe T.F. South. Brainstorming: hatred, disgust, repugnance, hostility, and anger. I drew the 2 masks of tragedy. Yeah, basically tragedy and, well, I only drew 1 mask, tragedy. And homicide: the deliberate and unlawful killing of one by another murder. The man had committed homicide. Brainstorming: murder, killing, massacre, slaughter, and butchery. I had drawn the white tape thing where people die. That's it.